Oh, I don't know what's going on with her. I feel like we finally got a scene of her on her own as well, so I feel like she does care for people a lot. But there's something stopping her from being able to do a whole lot here. What's been wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait another time. We've been exploring for a while now. She's probably going to Cashier's meeting point. That'll be the back to where we came, I think. I need to get the resolution spot, so I'm going to do that. While we're here, why not? Right, so we can use this to teleport back. Give me a sec. Sphene generally cares for people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Yeah, I agree. Scales are blue. Ooh. Having seen the district to our satisfaction, Wakalamat is ready to head to the meeting point. So we're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, actually kind of fun. Come on, Vahana. I don't know what happens when we disappear. Like, do we just, like, become pixels? It's like the pixelator from Luigi's Mansion 2. The name of this quest implies we're going to see that little mammal jaw we saw. Is it a place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, they said they were going to the back room. Well, rather than waiting and sitting, we might as well explore a bit more. Why is this a cutscene, though? Ooh, he's so tiny. Hana, look over there. A mammal child? What are they doing here? Oh my god. Blue scale too. We must protect them with our life. Oh my god. Notice too, the resemblance is old Jar. Yeah, he's got the blue scales. Who with? The blue scales are Bunawara features of a Hobigo. This can't be a coincidence. I'm guessing it's some kind of cloning thing, considering this place. Anyway, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. Yeah, let's go. We should probably be careful, because this is his kid. Come on, let's go after him. Not fair that he gets to have an adorable child. This is an interesting direction to spend him to go with this. We need to find the baby. It's so important. I would like to see the baby. Any man this way. If anything, we can save him, and then we'll have a baby Zoljar, and that'll be even better. Why would he have a kid anyway? Like, what would be the strategic value of having a kid for him anyway? Doesn't seem something like something in character he would do. Oh my god, look at this place! Wow. So this is the True View. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. It's a giant television screen and a fucking mother, like the fucking fans for a computer. That's so silly. All these coolant fans. The bonuses are about the only one that isn't lit up. Not for open business at the moment, I guess. Is that the Arcadium? Oh, hello. Ooh, I didn't see you there. Yes, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. Bit odd, don't you think? They run off and we approach only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? Oh. So it is. All right, then lead the way. I'm melting. I'm literally melting in my seat. Is this too adorable? Oh, he's a baby. Let's see where they take us. Ah. Once you depart, welcome back will accompany you. The blue-scaled Hubisho Tower will then begin moving towards the destination. Make your way to the destination without falling behind. If you leave, welcome out before enemies on the loose side of the blue-scaled Hubisho Tower. You may try again by returning to the start again. But I kind of want to grab this though, so I don't want to abandon him. I'm gonna go grab it later. It's more important. This place is gorgeous. Me hanging out with my kid and hanging out with Clement. Great. Well, what more could I ask for? God, this place is gorgeous. Look at this place. What the fuck, man? It's kind of cool that we're foreshadowing the raids before the raids even happen. Like, they don't do that at all in the MSQ. Right, Pandemonium wasn't foreshadowed. Eden wasn't foreshadowed. Is this where you live? Why are we going into a strip club, little kid? Why are we... Oh, not nightclub. Why are we here? Why did you want to take us here? Is this where you wanted to bring us? It's nice. It's incredible. What is this place? It's meant to relax here. It isn't working for me. Yeah, it's too complicated. Hey, what's your name? Why won't you speak? You're not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. Oh, so you know who he is. You know him? I assume he's the only mammal here. After a fashion, but never mind that. How about you something to wet you out with whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special, Her Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy, too. You leave me and my child alone. We had MSQ dad, now we have MSQ child. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to be a friend named Cassia. We ran into the child in the way and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Cassia. Did we end up in the right place? Uh-oh. Oh, you might have really fucked up, Buckleman, actually. You might have really fucked up. In that case, go and chat with Big Tassels there. He'll show you to a fun place. Oh, we ended up at the actual hideout. Okay. Does the blue scale man show know about this then? What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so you can tend to bar with me. He's a child! It's taking a turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Even if we were, I think I'll be fine. I mean, we know that Fiend's probably going to betray us at some point. Damned if it doesn't have suspicious written all over it. See you later, my child. Goodbye. It was nice hanging out with you for a bit. I need to get a thumbs up of him because he's the best thing ever. It literally is the best thing ever. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the coolest thing ever. There's now the goose here too. If anything happens to this child, I am going to kill the person responsible and then kill everyone else involved. There we go. Let's get that picture. I'm going to put it. His name is very close to Tacos. I think he'll be fine. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Cassia there? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Is it either going to be we're going to find their secret hideout, or you and me about to experience something we've never experienced before? So... Oh shit. What's this? Try on. How pretty is it? It's not that pretty. I actually quite like it. It works quite well for this area. Why not? Let's take my shirt off. I mean, we'll probably, there's a chance I might be taking my shirt off soon anyway, so we'll just get ahead of things. Wait, what is that eye level? It might be higher than this thing. No, it's not. Okay, right. Let's colour it. I got some grape dye still, I think. I do not have grape dye still. Shit. We could sit like this for a little bit. Why not? We don't need to dye it. Who needs to dye anything anyway? I also need a weapon. Vak has no weapon. Scion. What the fuck? Whoa! That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, wow. I like that weapon. Got a walnut. Clara walnut. It's been a while since we had a walnut spear, isn't it? I'm going to miss my Vanguard armor maiming, but it was cool to have it while I had it. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. Gives you teeth is the name of this quest. This area is normally off limits, but Cassie has told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Let's go, Rahana. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. I think we're both going to be surprised what's going to be in this room, probably. Yeah, if anything happens to that police scale manager, I am going to kill them and then myself.
Wonderful. They're here.
Hi.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
I've gone on a fair journey. It's been quite nice.
Amazing.
I put on a shirt now.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
It's kind of liminal as well. You should have called it liminal space.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does. Don't say that. That actually made me really tear up a little bit. I was thinking of Waking Sands, but also I guess Rising Stones as well.
They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives.
Where are you?
Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your...
Why isn't he wearing a shirt? Oh, we're just gonna ignore this.
Well, there's provisioning.
Is this the fucking guy from this reflection?
Luckily, we got the tools to craft most.
We've encountered the one from the first, and now this one.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work.
I don't think he is. He might not be, but if we got our boy. What's he called? The blacksmith guy. Let me find out. Shadowbringer's roll quest gear.
We also handle
Grenol.
communications,
Fucking
watching the enemy's
Grenol.
movements and coordinating our own, that sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
I just can't believe you just don't have like the accent that all the other Vieira have.
The foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they make this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
So they did it. They did this on purpose. It wasn't by fucking accident, like Sphene said it would.
Unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal.
If they can do this, we could use the space to get to the first, can't we, in
The
theory?
effect is localized to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be
Well,
possible.
they didn't entirely fuse that reflection of ours. They just fused what was left, basically.
The founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
But they failed.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen,
Hold on a fucking second. Hold on a fucking second. Hold on a fucking second. Are her parents, are Cryal's parents the founders of this place? That could have been 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Hold on, no, 20 years ago. No, okay, time-wise, let's just get this wrapped into our head. Time-wise, the last 30 years happened in the last 3 hours. We gotta remember that. In this place, 30 years happened in an instant here. Right? So, it was before that Cryal's parents, anyway, went and took the child here. So 20 years could have been like, what, hundreds of years, if we're talking about time dilation, anyway. Data storage device.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, of course we didn't. We don't come from this
As
place.
a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
Yeah, we've had a
Though
lecture
it's
this
been
entire
dressed up,
fucking
that
time.
earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No. No.
It isn't bought, but inherited.
So you've got some ancient technology in that thing, like something that could help us, maybe. The child was saved, but so was
these
this
people
information.
sent you through the portal along with the earring.
Do you know aught of them?
Are they the founders?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala.
And that must have been hundreds of years ago.
Though we have no evidence at
Oh,
present,
Qual, your parents are probably gone then. Time dilation wise. Time dilation sucks, man. They really turned it into a terrible.
Because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant.
Cryo.
Anything and everything.
They've really given you some cool stuff in this expansion, and I really appreciate
I
it.
don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all traces
And they wouldn't be
of
part of the they wouldn't be part of the cloud, would they? Or maybe they would. But don't you only become part of the cloud if you got the earring on? Otherwise, you just die.
You're welcome to
Although the
review
earring, the
our
soul cell on.
accumulated data.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Mr. Graha.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Stop embarrassing my cat boy.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our
You look
founders
like
has me
Zero.
itching to take a look.
You Zero?
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Helping out the little mammal gel we saw.
We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
If we know anyone who's great at hanging out with little guys, it's Alice.
I've buggered it up again!
Are you the role quest guy? Are you gonna give me my armor?
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
There's actually a way I can find out Speed's voice that I just thought about.
One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
You can do it.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Oh, no. This child's version of him. Fuck's sake. No. Oh, here we go. I gotta deal with him now. Excellent. Better you than me. Seldom does one see Qual so openly impassioned. As a comrade, I'll do my best to support her. Yeah. Qual has already accepted the data on the earring. At long last a clue. My apologies, but I remain here to review the information. I feel for you. While Janet is a brilliant adapter, to be stuck on a full volume. It's all I can do to put up with a clamour. By the by, you didn't know him before, did you? Don't see how you could, but for a moment there, you were looking at him like you had seen a ghost. I can't fucking believe this. He's in this game, of course he would be. A little. Try to get closer to the rest of us so you don't get surrounded. When I go on attack, do you think I'm pushing forward too quickly? Adorable little flavor text. This pace was originally designed as a preservation engineer. That's why it's for the war of contraptions. I get out. So you had to see me spilling that. Happens when you put your heart and soul into a craft with, you know. Not to be weird or anything, but I feel a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we met in another life. Anyway, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I was at the wink for 2 days now. Not a single wink. And I'm right to collapse. Can't afford to though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favourite energy tonic. Okay. The voucher's good for 2 cans. One for yourself, by the way. You're welcome. Can't get stuff in any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You need telling apart the main strip. Off you go now. Gives you teeth. I wonder if this recipe is going to give me teeth. Is he still here? I love him. I want him to be a permanent character in the MSQ. I think I know what they're going to do with that. It's going to be like a passing the torch. Like when we kill Zoralja, we have someone else who will go the right way this time, not the way that they wanted. And it's a cool way of doing it, I think. Welcome. What are you having? Your finest thing that's going to give me teeth. Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines. How dare you suggest I sell such dangerous things? Away with you! Away with you! Don't come back! Buddy, what the fuck are you talking about? Got a voucher? Sip it to me then, nice and slow. I don't know how I feel about you, sir. Also, I need to, like, change this back to the fork. It's too much. Supplied by Oblivion Nebuchadnezzar, this voucher can be deemed for 2 cans of energy tonic from Philemon. Sometimes we get really cool flavor text, sometimes we just get this regular old text. Ah, so you're collecting for Canal? A can for him and a can for you, eh? That noise. That's loud shaking Foley. Thank you, I appreciate it. Here you go, yours is formulated for beginners. Gentler than the full stuff. Got contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if Radina Consortium were made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. Now, seeing as it's first time wanting to drink your tonic gear, just in case there are side effects. Oh no. I don't want to do this. You drank the tonic in a single pull. Yeah, now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you start to see everything more clearly, and then finally you'll see a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't up and cocked it, so hurry up and give Gandalf his tonic. Tends to leave it at the last moment. I feel he's about to keel over. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Can I leave here and have this effect for the rest of the game? Oh, it went away. Well, that was one of the coolest things that ever happened to Vahana, and it was so short-lived. God, you can imagine what the roleplay is going to take place here, and the cowboy town. They've created like the perfect roleplay like area for people. This place, I'm so glad it exists now in like Final Fantasy XIV. Like, if there's anything we can be happy about, it's the fact that the MSQ now has fucking space world, some kind of cyberpunk-esque shit. I mean, I'm glad it didn't lean into the Tron stuff too much. So we got something a little different here, and it is a little crazy, a little weird, I will admit, very weird in fact. Oh my god, what's that energy drink they're selling? Well, just to remember, just to point out, the Mandeville questline is probably going to take place here. And we're probably going to be getting... I can imagine we're going to get cowboy stuff, and we're going to be getting whatever the hell is going to happen here, like technology, motorbikes, actual Tron maybe. Huh. He's usually so punched. So many of the buildings you can go into too. Alright, well here's the Archean, or Arcadian, which is going to be important for the raids that I'm going to be doing in a week and a half, I think. Is that it? Is that all of them? I think it is. It's amazing how, upon seeing Heritage found, one might think, oh, this place is going to be evil and terrifying inside. There's going to be awful, like, robot-making facilities, and everyone's going to be converted into, like, robots. No! Everyone's doing pretty well in here. Actually, everyone's pretty happy. Like, damn. You just have this lovely place to explore. You can go in so many of these places. Oh, fuck. It's amazing. I didn't do that quest because I don't know what it is. At some point today. I have to go do my roulettes, which we're probably going to be doing after we finish these lot of quests. Into the back room. Just me or the rainbow? Oh, there are rainbows in your eyes. No rainbows. I think they're gone now. Every moment goes by without Gennard moaning and grunting. I presume is how he expresses his passion for his work. We're learning about regulators at the moment. How's your errand coming along? I had rainbows on me. What do you think of the crew here? An interesting bunch, right? I personally recruited Gennard and Shell, by the way. I feel for you. Oh, Gennard is a brilliant adapter. It's as if he's stuck on full volume. So I can get... Maybe he's like Zero's reflection. By the by, you didn't know him before, did you? Don't you see how you could? But for a moment there, you were looking at him like you'd seen a ghost. Seldom does one see Qual so openly impassioned. As a comrade, I will do my best to support her. Oh wait, I've read that dialogue. I thought there might be new dialogue. I've got tonic, give it here now, quick! Bearing a curious design upon its can, this energy tonic is the favourite of Oblivion member Gennard. Oh my god. Ah, that's the stuff! Ain't never likely to blow the corpus right out with a great big kaboom! Oh, I could something foul on me, it does. Transforms me into a monster's beast where I won't stop down when it's born to do. Anyway, sorry for sending you off on an errand like that. Just can't concentrate without tonic, you know? And the bottle of world only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get to it. Those open doors ain't gonna handle themselves. Oh, I guess we didn't get the job gear from him. Thought we were. Maybe it'll be later in the expansion.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamolja child. Could he be...
Yeah, I mean, who else's child could it be?
In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
I feel a bit shit for trying to kill him
So
now.
you think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
What?
To think he'd cast aside his child.
Yeah, never mind. Fuck
We
that.
can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around.
Poor baby.
That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together.
Doesn't care about his son.
This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
It breaks my heart too. What an asshole.
What's his name?
Is he giving him a name?
Gulja.
Oh my god.
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual.
Doesn't want to talk to anyone, yeah.
At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
Oh.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll.
Huh.
On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts.
Does Fiend know about this?
This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days.
The very cheeky little child
He would
then.
return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive.
Maybe it's like genetics.
Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew.
Family.
Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me.
Yeah.
But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
It's a bit awkward, isn't it? I'm more akin to. Oh God.
Who was that?
Shit, he heard you. Fuck.
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
He heard you say that, you.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
He heard the important part too, where he said you were gonna kill his father.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
How'd he even get in here? How'd he get past the guard?
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
I mean, I'm down for killing the dad now,
I
considering he
understand your
abandoned him.
haste, But it'd be best to coordinate a search.
You'd think he'd want to treat his son better, considering how he was probably treated.
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
He really fucked up. Poor baby. He needs to be protected at all costs. Yeah, no, any remote interest in him, in the character, has completely disappeared for Tural at this point, I think. If he's willing to abandon his own son, there's no hope. There might have been some hope. Maybe he wanted to raise his son better than how he thought he was raised, but he just abandoned him without a care in the world. He didn't even talk about him at all, basically. It's sickening. Regardless of the circumstances, Aljar is Galujar's father. The boy is bound to be confused. Well, he's put two and two together, though. We talked about this. Little footfalls. Oh, okay. We're leaning into Endwalker a little bit here, huh? If Galujar is outside the town, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around his own, why is there still no place for a child? Agreed. While Kral and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. I sent to the base of town, take it from there. Going back to Heritage Found. I assume we're going to the western area now. It's very important that we do this. It's a good way of, it's actually a twist that I quite like in the story, because there's a lot of themes of family and peace in this. So, getting this child of someone who's completely awful, we are hoping to maybe do better next time. We're being given a second chance, basically, right now to try and raise him better. Because we mentioned this before, but one does not become evil overnight. And even Galil Jar Jar was like, what the fuck? How did he become so evil, like, over, like, a series of matter of days? Well, as we found out, that was 30 years since then, so he's had all this time to just allow his pride to completely envelop him. But it's interesting, yeah. Eddie found a large area. Spin would allow us to cover more ground. Well, here we are. Sorry, but where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Galil Jar. Let's make inquiries nearby. Oh, good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Alice? In the meantime, Rahana and I will head back behind the big wall. Time to go to the west. There's a lot of subtext that I wish the game explained instead of leaving it a subtext. Like, I wish there was more of an idea of the home life with all these characters, with Galil Jar Jar and how they were raised, because one does not become that way unless they are raised badly, I think. My theory, anyway, is that his father was busy doing peacemaking and looking after Waklumet and Kuana. They thought, my own son will be fine. He doesn't need too much coddling or looking after. It was like, no, because he left him to his advisors. And as we saw with Surreal Jar, he is not good. And it ended up filling his head with these bad thoughts and bad desires. And he just became hungry for conquest. And arrogant, extremely arrogant. I mean, being this miracle child who is even rarer than a mammal jar, a two-headed mammal jar, it has a reputation to it that he feels he has to take. Basically, he feels like, not necessarily a god, but he's a miracle, like a messiah to the people. And that is something that needs to be carefully catered to, something that needs to be looked after. But, like, they just didn't. I assume just wasn't looked after as he should have. But there's people too. Yes, they've seen something. Come on. Makes me feel a bit bad for him, to be honest. But it's difficult to say that's the reasoning because the game doesn't explain it or go into much detail for it. Which implies to me anyway that it isn't necessarily the focus of the story, but I feel like this is something that needs to be focused on. Also, I just somehow magically made my microphone a lot quieter there for a second there. Have you guys seen a mammal jar? I'm wondering if Spain has something to do with the fact that the monsters do not attack him. There's like a sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask about Galil Jar. Galil Jar isn't here. You know who he is? Well, that's the start anyway. You know the boy. Have you seen him? Oh, you've got a Guardian emblem. Oh, forgive me, I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes would maybe useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Galodra. Little footfalls. So you didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Galodra, and why do you search for him? Good. I'm glad that he wanted to find that out, because it's a bit weird. I am family, but we're not related by blood. His father is my brother. We just met Galodra, and we haven't had a chance to talk properly. But I'll do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother. Then that means you're... Yes, I'm Buklamat. Varazol will tell you lal. Oh, I thought you were Kawana. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zaraljar to account for murdering our people and our father. When all is said and done, Galodra may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. Oh. Tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells a tale. Galodra's headed south. There he has a place that is as close to his home as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accepting his wishes, as Queen Stream respected ours, when she granted us a place in her realm? I will, don't worry. Can't force him to do that. What do you mean when you say Stream respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Majesty has urged us to reside inside Everkeep. When we declined, only did you gracefully accept our decision. You granted us necessary supplies to make our home here. I mean, you want to live in there. Like, if you know and told you allow for your entire life, you probably want to be out of that very isolated place. And since then, she has paid us very good visits to see how we fare. I was like, Speen, alright? Well, thanks for telling me about Galodra. I'll find him, and then we'll have a good talk. Continue south, it seems. Keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. I really like this. I like that the fact that the MSQ is leaning more into the idea of family and trying to bridge that gap. It doesn't the MSQ does that often. Like Endwalker and Shadowbringers deal a lot with like celestial threats, like bigger than life things involved with like the ancients or powers beyond our knowledge. While this is very personal. It's a very personal tie to the sense of family and trying to help this poor kid who has been trapped in this place. It's a really engaging storyline, at least in my opinion. Holy shit. I'm sorry, are we in Zanarkand? Holy shit. Oh! That's fucking Alexandria. Or Limblum, one of those two. I got both Zanarkand vibes and Limblum vibes. It is Alexandria. It's Archeo Alexandria. That's fucking awesome! Oh! Oh, so that's a really cool shot, but I'm going to do it from this side first. Final Fantasy 14. That's fucking awesome. This is one of the coolest areas in a Final Fantasy game. It's a town. It's Alexandria, is what it is. And half of it is submerged. The architecture looks nothing like we've seen so far. It's more Charlean. I don't know what Charlean architecture looks like. Oh, you... It's fucking airflower, for fuck's sake. Ah, there he is, among the ruins! I do think that Sphene has something to do with why the monsters don't attack him. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'll be a disaster to build and collapse while he's inside. Need to protect the boy! The baby. Music sounds so lovely. And then it goes like really desperate in the middle as well. It's really good. Dun, 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 dun. Spire of Trial? I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind the building, but I'm pretty sure Galogjar is heading further south. I'll contact Alistair and Linkpearl and let her know to join us. This is a cool way of doing this area, I think. Like, we've got some Ava cones to get, I think, here. It really resonates. I don't know why it resonates so much with me, the storyline. It's the same thing with Heavensward. Heavensward dealt with, like, you know, dragons and mythical beings, but also it was they did a really good job of making you care about Ishgard and its people and this whole mythical storyline involving the dragons. While this, probably the most personal in terms of story we've ever gotten, I would say anyway. Are those like robot fucking elephants? What are these things? Oh, I thought they weren't going to attack me there for a second. I was like, okay, fair enough. What happened to the elephant people from Favner? They became like robots. To northwest. Okay, that's in the Spire. Spire of, what was it? The Spire of Trial. It's really cool that Alexandria is here. Like actual Alexandria. I mean, there's an argument to be made that this might be in the same world as FF9. Like, we don't know what happened after the events of 9. We know Garnet and Zidane had a good life, but for the most part, anything could have happened. Can we not get in here? Oh, hold on. It might be like the dummy area, maybe? Oh, it's a dummy area here? That's cool. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. A lot bigger than I thought it was, this place. I'm guessing that Svi knows something about this, and that this was her home before it fused with this place, and this tower also went there. As a Final Fantasy IX enjoyer, I enjoy this immensely. Is that the church? Hi, I thought you were an NPC, not gonna lie. That's the church from the west side of Alexandria. I've never seen the devs do so much for, I mean, maybe a little bit like the Tower of Babel potentially, but this is literally Alexandria. I know you're there. Oh, well, why not? You're here. This is the area, but the canals and debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Galogjar, let's walk from a distance until we get to his destination. We don't want to startle him and cause an accident. The baby. Anything bad happens to him, we're wrecking shit. Oh, this music. Dawnblood. It's just casually strolling along without a care in the world. You have located Galogjar. All in mind without being noticed. The most important quest. The most important stealth mission we've had so far. Don't worry, I'll be extra sneaky. They really are like holding on the fact that you will enjoy this plot line of the kid and Wuklamat, which I appreciate because I do like Wuklamat and I do like this. I do like this kid. He's really cool. Oh dear, this is a little guy. Stealth. This is the best stealth mission. I'm gonna stay here until he turns the corner. There's not really a whole lot of places I can hide in case he does see me. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, fucking hell. Soken like going full mad evil piano song here, and I love it. You give Soken like a little bit of direction with like lightning and the land of Levin, and it just becomes one of the best songs ever. And we're not even at the final area yet. This feels like a final area. I wouldn't even complain if there was only 5 areas in expansion, considering how in-depth each area has been so far. The only one I felt a little lacking so far was Shaloni, but that was a big old desert of cowboys. Come back! Don't run away from me, I'm here to help! Since MSQ dad is basically Galorja, you're also my MSQ nephew, and I need to help you, or MSQ son. Come back. Don't leave me. Come back. Ew. He definitely got away from me. Nothing bad happened at all there. Oh no, someone with a cutscene in here. I'm going to be extra sneaky, but also make sure that I'm aware of your boundaries. Hey, Alice.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, no monsters attacked him either.
What's here, I wonder?
Oh. No one's ever tried to follow him, I guess. Oh.
So he's looking after those little ones.
Oh, an evil bone in his body.
Galorja.
What the fuck?
What?
A sentry?
No, it's not a sanctuary. Who the fuck is this? What is this thing?
Run, Galorja, run!
No, I think he knows this thing.
Boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
Who is this guy? What is this thing? It's like Steiner, or like a VV-esque Steiner design.
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Galorja.
Is that so?
Who is this character? I love him.
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Oh.
Villains! I will kill them forthwith!
Fucking love him. I love this guy. He's the reason why the monsters aren't hurting him, isn't it? Because he's the one protecting him.
But...
I want to get to know her too.
Literally the most adorable thing in the entire game, outside of Alpha.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
I love this man. I love this guy. He's fucking great.
All right then.
If he's called Steiner, I'm gonna lose my shit. Yeah. Well, happy little guy.
Who's the ancient-looking?
If he's fucking Steiner,
articulate machine.
gonna die.
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend.
Otis.
When I was
It's not.
hungry and
It's not him,
sad,
but it's fine.
He came and looked after me.
I can deal with it.
Cooks for me
I can deal with it.
and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
Ooh.
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
He's like everything that Tural should have had as a kid.
I had neglected to introduce myself.
He's called Otis, isn't he?
Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of
He is fucking. He's a Steiner-esque character. He's basically Steiner. Oh!
Captain of the Knights?
You've been functioning for nearly 400 years. You seem different from other machines. What's your story? I love him.
And there I thought it was Kululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
Yeah, we shouldn't stay here. It's probably a little dangerous.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back
Yeah, I don't
room.
know if he can go in there, if he's allowed.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right. A repast it is.
Oh my fuck!
She's going to
Oh
spoil
god, I
her
can't even
nephew
show this
soon.
in the thumbnail because it's gonna be such a
I'll send
massive
word to
spoiler.
Emily so the others can stop worrying.
Oh my god!
Now, if I might prevail...
I don't like children, by the way. I should probably point this out. I mean, I think there is a certain age where children are... I don't know. Weirdly worded, I guess, but... He is the most precious little thing ever. He's so adorable.